Has this ever happened to you? You spent 1 week abroad and it feels like it lasted longer than 3 whole months back home. It happened to me all the time. And honestly, at first, I thought it was just a weird feeling in my head. But actually, no. There is a real reason behind it. And once you understand it, you can literally use it to slow down time, even without traveling. Let me explain. Me, it's Hugo. I just got back from a year and a half backpacking around the world, mostly through Southeast Asia and Latin America. I've lived through all kinds of adventures, always driven by the same thing: discovering new landscape, new culture, and new countries to grow as a person. Now I'm sharing everything I learned on the road to help you travel better, without making the same mistakes I did. So there's something really weird that happens when you travel. Two completely opposite feelings happen at the same time. A week, 2 weeks in a new country, it goes by super fast. But on the other hand, when you look back, it feels like you lived a lifetime. Some things you did 3 days ago feels like it happened a month ago. For example, I was in Bogota in Colombia for 2 days. From there, I went on 2 adventures. One to see Emerald's mine, and the other one to do some rappelling in a cave. Then I came back to Bogota. I took a bus to go to the Cocora Valley. Really beautiful place. But after spending 2 days visiting that region, I felt like the Emerald Mine adventure had happened a really long time ago, when at the end it was just a week ago. It's contradictory, right? Time flying by and feeling incredibly long at the same time. So why does that happen? Well, it actually comes down to something pretty simple. Our brain doesn't measure time by a clock. It measures time based on numbers of distinct memory we create. There is even a name for this exact phenomenon we just described. It's called the holiday paradox. In the moment, time flies because you're busy and absorbed in what you're doing. But looking back, that same period feels stretched out because it's packed with unique memories. And here's why. Every new experience, every new phase, every new street creates what's called a memory anchor. Your brain goes, okay, this is new, I keep this. But when you repeat the same routine, the same commute, the same phase days after day, your brain literally stops bothering. It treats all those days as almost one single day. It's a kind of perceptual wear down. The more your days look alike, the less your brain distinguishes between them and the more they get compressed in your memory. And that's exactly why a 10-year-old feels like summer vacation lasts forever. Everything is new to them. And the older we get, the more we fall into routine, and the more our brain goes, alright, nothing new here, let's just skip ahead. And that's where routine becomes the real problem. When every day looks like the one before, your brain doesn't need to create new memories anymore. It compresses everything. And what's crazy is that even while traveling, you can fall right back into that trap. Sometimes I'll stay in one city for a month to work and rest a little bit. And after about a week, I fall into little routines. Time starts to move a lot faster. I still discover new things, but way less during that resting month. The days start to look alike, the time speeds up so much that 3 weeks goes by and it feels like just 1 week passed. It's honestly wild how fast this can shift. Whereas when I'm actively traveling with a backpack, even the simplest things become new. Taking the bus, eating someone new, chatting with someone in a bar. These are mundane activities, but they're always different. New cities, new scenery, new feeling. And that keeps my brain switched on. And that's when I really understood something important. The problem isn't that I'm short on time. The problem is that I'm not feeling the time I already have very well. It's not a question of how much time you have, it's a question of density, variety, and novelty. One relaxed, stress-free month of travel can feel way richer than a full month of routine at home, even though objectively, it's the same number of days. Ultimately, that's one of the reasons I love traveling so much. It keeps my brain switched on. In a way, it feeds my curiosity. It gives me the feeling of having lived days that are far more fulfilling than if I just stayed home doing nothing. And this completely changes the idea we have of wasted time. We often think trying something new is risky and that it's a waste of time for nothing. But actually, it's the opposite. The real waste of time is sitting on your phone scrolling Instagram for an hour without even realizing it. Your brain doesn't even retain that. It's like that time never existed at all. One evening in Rio, I started this usual doom scrolling routine and I told myself, no, this is numb, come on, let's go out, let's check out this event. And well, I discovered a new bar, I met a bunch of really interesting people, and had an amazing night. Compared to the doom scrolling plan, that's clearly way better. So the real question is, do you have to drop everything and travel for a month to feel this? Not necessarily. I'd definitely recommend trying to take a month off if you can, without over-planning it, just with a general direction. You can check out my website for articles that might inspire you, like the 17 budget-friendly trips in South America. But if you can't do that, you can still recreate this feeling at home. Go explore a new neighborhood in your city. Try activities you've never done. Talk to someone you don't know. Your brain will create new memory anchors, and time will literally start to feel like it's stretched out. So if I can leave you with just one idea today, it's this. You don't get more time by traveling. You just make better use of the time you already have. Everything is new, everything is discovery, and that's exactly what makes time feel richer. And now that you know this, go out, do something new this week, and see what it does to your perception of time. And once you've done it, just go back on this video and write in the comments what you've done. And I hope that your time really stretched out and you have new memory anchors. And on that note, see you on the next time.